Hello. So for today I will make a video of me making a simple untested beta level and walk you through my thought process. So let's start. Usually I just start by thinking where I want you to finish the level. Should be usually for battle levels I like to add multiple routes if I'm planning to make a level like that. I can also make a oil level or a pipe level, but for today I will try to do an untested um, battle level. So my idea here, already I'm having some ideas. You'll start here and maybe you can get this hang to get to this apple, so to this flower. So you'll need something like this. And the multiple routes are already coming, so you could end from here or from here. And I want to make this one faster than the other one, right? Shouldn't be too obvious though. So let's make distinct areas for the level. I'll make this narrower. You could also come from a loop here. This is what I do. I just play around with shapes. It should be possible to somehow come from this side and spin, get to this and get the flower. So I need to make this angle about this size. So the flower will be in the center in this case. So you can go left first or right first, and both styles need to work. What I'm thinking is this start, since there are two areas, one on the left and one on the right, either this hang, which is not really a hang, but I'll make it work as one. So there are even more possibilities. Maybe this angle cannot be as steep. So this area will be common to both areas. You'll need to cross this area to go to either side, right? Because it's in the center. So now what I need to do is just work around both areas, and I need to make sure that there's enough speed to on both areas to make them balanced. I'll just do some loops. You see, guess I don't need the ceiling to be this high. Looks ugly as well. Okay. Something like this. So what I'm thinking is you could get, when coming from this area, getting here really fast and loop around and come here. Maybe I can even add a hang here. Many times I add little things that end up not being used used in the battle, but it's there. It might even confuse some people. So if it's there and it makes someone confused to why this is here, and they try it at least one time, I think it serves its purpose, because there's a limited battle time, and I don't want just the best mechanically skilled player to win. on this kind of level. Of course, I make other kinds of levels, but on this specific kind of level, it should be possible for someone not as skilled as the other player to win if they find a faster style. So the overall best player should be able to win, not just the most insane Hoyle master. So there'll probably be two apples, one here. So the idea is you come here, just do a simple loop, come on top, nothing special. So if you start going right, either this needs to be less steep, so it's not annoying, you know, to start with a hill climb immediately when you start going right first. So you should be able to get on this island. You should have speed to get on this island. So here I'm playing it really safe with this level because, as you can see, there's two loops on each side, so it makes it kind of easy to make both sides work. Something like this. So there would be an apple maybe here, because you could come here, stop here, go back and go to the finish line. But I'm thinking we can go more complex. Okay, I'm getting some ideas, which consist of making the flower higher. Something like this. We'll work around it, don't worry. I'm thinking about coming here, hitting this shit, hitting this hang that served no purpose before, and now it clearly does serve its purpose. So normal route would be something like this. But you can also always make more levels, like vertical levels, because I could add two more distinct areas like this. But I don't know, it seems kind of hellish to get there, so I'll need to add the noob route just in case this untested level, the things I was planning don't work. There's always an easier way that will make the level finishable and hopefully still fun. And many times I mean, most of the times I get surprised because the styles I had planned simply either don't work or are simply not the fastest. When making untested levels, the only thing you need to make sure is there are not dead parts. When I say dead is where you would lose your momentum, your speed completely, because this is what makes a level really broken and boring, because you'd be just going really slow and you cannot get to anywhere. So I'm already thinking of putting an apple here and not on this side. So I always think of a route, of course, to finish the level. So in this case it would be coming here, getting this, coming here, and probably this I can disguise this last thing and make it hangable. So many people would try to get in here and come back here, but the hang would be actually faster. So this is like a little hidden style. Maybe the flower here is too hellish, though. Um, maybe not. What I would like to do as well is that this route here, coming here and dropping and coming back up, would work. What I think I can do is add a little loop on top of this island, and people would come here, hit this, but they would need speed to get the same effect, right? If this makes this style even slower, it's okay, because I just want to make the good style work. It's not the good style per se, but yeah. So this will probably break this loop though, because you could get here and it make you naturally want to go here, right? But I want both to work. This seems like it works, but going here seems a little broken. So to fix this, I need to maybe put this angle. I think this is enough speed though. I think you have enough speed to get here. This is not too narrow, is it? No, it isn't. I think you should have enough speed. I'm making this island a bit wider to the right, so you get more speed if you were to come from here. Here, do this. And you can even go crazy. Now I'm thinking of new routes. So, starting right at the start, doing this, coming here, and maybe brutal here to get something to get to this apple. Looks crazy, but I think I can make it manageable or work somehow. Maybe something like this. Looks pretty confusing though. But this apple would need to be here. So, coming here, getting speed. Oh, but then you could do this. Yeah, then you could come here, do this, get here, climb on this island, do this loop, hit this shit, go up. But looks very, very hard. As it is, at least. So... What I mean, I have no idea how this will work. I just need to make sure the loops are wide enough, there's enough space, and that the level doesn't feel broken in any way. But level is almost complete. I won't do much more. This can go wider. Style needs to be easy. The easy finish. Maybe this can be like this. But I think now what happened is this island became a very obvious hang, which is okay. I think it's okay. But the shape of it almost invites people to just hang and hit this shit and could go back, right? Uh, my biggest doubt here is if it is indeed possible to do this. Maybe I want to I'm making this little angle here so it's easier when you end on this apple and you do the hang. Maybe if I put this apple here, it would make people into wanting to do this route and not realize you can hang here with both wheels. You see? Maybe like this with both wheels and stretch and get and go back. Maybe the placement of this apple, like here, would make you think you have to finish like this, but it looks really, really frustrating. I mean, it doesn't seem too easy. Maybe if I extend this island like this, it's easier. As long as you can go through here when coming from this side. But I really think this is about it. So the noob route would be, or the noob route would be coming here to this thing. This should work, but no. The noob route can be anything like this. It's super slow. Yeah. I think this should work. This looks very hellish. But doable. I'll just put the flower here. So this is a simple island system. But I think we'll see some surprising results. Probably. I'm just adding autograss. What I usually do is I just pull the edges so the grass doesn't go in to the wall. It looks ugly. Because I'm not testing the level. I just do this. Of course, I could keep them here and add a mask. Between 500s and 600s to mask the buggy grass, but I mean it's an untested battle level like Orca. No time for that. Yeah, I think this is about it. I think this will be a pretty okay level. I can even add some pictures for absolutely no reason, but some barrels for that old school internal feeling, which I really love. Maybe barrel here, barrel on the ceiling, because why not? Let's work some symmetry. And let's put a flag. Here. I think that's it. So now I'll just save the level. This is battle 87. And just title it, and I'll name it Tested by Jonsta, or Jonsta for you Nordic fellows. And yeah, I think that's it. I'll show you another level. I did the one before this one, which I haven't battled yet, but it was also untested. But I was talking and my thoughts were not clear enough, so I thought I would just make another level while explaining, because I didn't really like what I was saying. But this one basically followed the same principle, and there's various routes. You can see the flower is also on top of the biker of the start, and the idea on this one is to go here and just do this normal route. But now that I'm looking again, I'm already thinking that it's possible to. I cannot completely judge by the, the shape of this and this angle if you can get back here, but I really think you can. Like, get his hang, come here, hang this, do this, hit this, get this island, come on this one, and flip around, get this apple, come back, get this, hit this somehow, hang this last island, and finish. This or this, come here, get here, and go here, and get in. Or do the same, come here, or drop here, go, somehow bounce or something, or brutal. Oh no, this would be to go here, but the other route was to go here, get this shit, and I think that if hitting this and flipping, if you hit this, you can actually get enough speed. If you notice the shape I gave it here is to make the level faster. I think you can get from here to here and get enough speed that you hit this and go back up. You might notice that I've put, I think this one is the fastest route, because you come directly here, you don't need to go here. But what I did is, instead of putting the flower like here or here that you could hang and finish, which would be obviously the fastest one, the fastest route, I put this a bit to the left, so you would take a bit longer if you would come from here to balance the styles. But same time, I have no idea. This island right here, this hang, I don't know if it will be used, to be honest. I don't even think you can get there. Maybe you can somehow hit this and get the hang. I left this space here so you could break here and your head would go in and you wouldn't die. This one will be also very fun to see the results, but when making untested levels, all you need to make sure is there's enough space, and there's not too many hills or climbing spots that then you judge the space badly and then you don't have enough speed to get somewhere. And I mean, you can get there, but it's very boring because it's very stale and there's no flow in the level, so to say. So yeah, this is about it. Let's check the other level I just did. Oh, I did changes. Okay. As you can see, the idea is similar, but it looks very different. I don't know. I'll battle these two levels, and then if you check on ELMA Online, you just check the results and see what people came up with and if my ideas made sense or not. I don't think I'll change more to this level, anything else to this level. I think it just works. Maybe now I'm looking, it might be a bit hellish because this angle here is pointing upwards. So if you were to come here and wanted to hit this, if this was round like this, it would be easier to hit it and go back up, as long as this still works as a hang. To come here, I don't think anyone would use this. It doesn't make sense to, oh, it does make sense to get a hang to go back down, but I don't know. I don't think this step will be faster. We'll need to test it. I'll just save the level and done.